Hello, everybody. Can you guys hear me? I hope my microphone is working. Um, let's just wait and see. Okay, I think I should be going. Let's see who's all here. Hey, Habanero, how are you? And welcome. Those are some hot men. How did Momo, how Momo stole? Um, Chat GBT hooked her up. Hey, Pippi. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Tina Marina. Hey, Heidi. Let's see. Hey, Daddy. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys can hear me. Um, I don't remember. Hey, Lisa, how are you? I don't remember how far. I think we were just about done with this live, but I'm gonna just um, start the last half of it. Well, thank you. I gotta hide my grays. You see those grays? Like, those grays are killing me. But I'm thinking about just embracing it. But I was halfway through. Things were rolling good, and then the internet started to get a little wonky. We are expecting storms to roll through, so hopefully we make it through. Uh, so, with that being said, let's just start. Well, I hope everyone's having a good day, by the way. I was going to come yesterday, but yesterday I was tired. I couldn't get out of the bed. We went out and we was watching the soccer game. And it was late. It was a late one. So yesterday I just couldn't get out of the bed. So that's what happened yesterday. Anything new and exciting going on these streets? I gotta pay attention to the chat more because I heard it goes down in the chat and I never get to see it. But sometimes I do see it. And yeah, sometimes I do see it and it is funny. Let's see. Okay. We'll start here.
Your mother is the devil because your mother had you, and your mother was a drug.
Yeah, that's halfway.
So the toilet thing was nothing. That was rated PG. And she's supposed to be married.
Hey,
Southeast,
Rainbow.
Southwest. I hate to admit it, but I've seen also. Yep, everybody's seen it. Everybody's seen it. Mostly everybody. How embarrassing. I think, well, I know there's nothing sexual or nude of mine ever going to be.
If anybody is in the chat, not you, Rainbow, you reminded me of this. If your wrench is going, I accidentally, I thought I was under the block, and I'm thinking, how the fuck did all these people get blocked? So I X'd out of a lot of them. So if you don't have your wrench, please let me know. Not you, Rainbow. Not you. Hey, Kirsten, how are you? And we still have yet to find Jules. We still have yet to find her. Hey, cousin Habanero, what's going on? We still have yet to find Jules. And I am really thinking that Jules is upset by her number count. No way. You guys put in the chat, why do y'all think Jules left? I believe it's her number count was going down. She sees her hive members. I swear, Stacy, I swear. She sees her hive members in other people's chat. And she's mad that they're not being brand loyal to her. So I think Jules is mad. I think this is a statement of, I'm going to stomp my feet. I'm going to get pissed. I'm mad. But I don't want y'all to know. I don't want to come out and say Stop looking for her. We don't want her back. I know, right? Well, you know she's coming back. This is her bread and butter. She makes more on this than she does her SSI, her dollar count. Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. How much do you think she brought home yesterday? Um, how much did yeah.
Not, it doesn't exist. But if I was her and that shit leaked, I would hit the deactivate for life. You'll never hear from me again.
She got arrested for
There's no
hiding
need to.
Glenwood.
I mean, how do you keep your straight face and knowing that people have seen you? You're okay. I ball cat love hugs, hands tied now, trying to catch up.
That
We
part.
definitely keeping ball cat.
That part.
Definitely. Deadly's friend Mark admitted that he had phone sex with her, and that she was lucky he doesn't put out messages. He should. Mark, you really should.
Now they was
Just for
crying.
those pictures alone, I know she lies.
They was crying when Jen was showing messages before, and now all of a sudden it's a problem. Or now all of a sudden she should do it, and fucking weirdos.
I couldn't imagine sending a nude to someone my kid's age. She is a sick, predatory bitch. She is. Can you imagine? Jen has phone sex with Deadly and his friend Mark. Oh, I believe it. That's sad that someone feels the need to do that. Sad that they feel the need to seek that type of validation. It's not at the beginning. I used to think it was validation. Now I think she's just a flat out whore. She's just a flat out whore. There's women that just thrive on men paying attention to them that way, and they have no morals. Like just for the man to say, "Wow, you are amazing. Look at that body. Wow, you are great." And she loves that shit. She doesn't respect that she's married. She can say whatever she wants. Those pictures are not old.
Maria's been married for God knows how long. And it's really weird. Like, Maria, you are in everybody else's business. Who is giving Carlos attention? Because you're not. You are online 24/7. If you're not on YouTube, you're lurking in Discords. What goes on in your household? Weirdo.
No respect that she's married. She wants everybody to think that she's the best person, that she,
hey, Dragon, how are you?
What is it called? Like what Sophie's doing with her second channel, she's doing to with the men. She thinks that by having all these men, by sending them nudes, she's validating herself that she's hooking them up so that they can send her super chats. And she wants to be like this big influencer. That's what she wants to be, but only to men. And the only way to hook them up is by sending them nudes. After tasting Anne Graham pancakes with smoked beans and gravy, the village, that conversation playing.
What do y'all think Maria was doing in Turkey? Do you think she was there sightseeing? What made you want to go to Turkey, Maria? I think you need to talk about that more. Because I remember you said you went to Turkey. You said you was with a young boy, and I believe you said the boy was like 13, 14. That's what I remember. Um, what were you doing there? And who did you know there?
Tops.
So you're worried about what Jen is doing, but I believe what you did in Turkey was far worse than what Jen is doing online. Don't get me wrong. If Jen is in a relationship, Jen should be respectful of her marriage, whatever. But hey, it seems to be this is what they like. But it doesn't seem to be, Maria. That's what you and Carlos like in your relationship. Because remember, you got mad when Carlos's friend Sarita was messaging him. Remember when her husband just passed away? You got mad about that. Yeah. Botched BBL.
So that's her way of
Maria was getting passed around in Turkey, if you know what I mean. Choo choo.
hooking people on. is by sending them nudes. And Clint just doesn't care. He just doesn't care. I honestly say that, good night, Cherry. I honestly think that he posted a pic on IG and said the mirror, it was dry erase in the mirror. She did, oh, that other picture, yeah. I just honestly think that, and there's nothing wrong with it, but I do think he's gay. Because he just has no interest in her whatsoever.
And listen, I heard the other day when she called me a Teletubby on her community chat or on her community tab, I heard that was a gay joke or remark is how she meant it. I thought she was calling me fat, but Maria, you need to clear out what did you mean by that? Because some people think you were throwing a uh an insult my way. Um, I took it one way, so clear it up, sis, before I go in on you.
Nothing. It's like a roommate. He doesn't want to be alone. He has nothing, like he doesn't get jealous over her. He doesn't say, let me see your phone. He doesn't say, oh my God, these pictures are online about you. Like, when was this? Why are you nude? Nothing. He doesn't say anything about her wanting to be in an OnlyFans. I'm pretty sure most people's husbands would be like, what do you mean you want to do an OnlyFans? Have you lost your mind? He just doesn't care. He's just one of these guys that just, he has no feelings. He just doesn't care. He's met someone else who would leave her. Yep, he would. If he met someone else who would leave her.
Why does she care?
He said that Jen told him that Clint is gay, and that's why they sleep in separate bedrooms. I believe that. Hey, Angela. I do believe that. He doesn't care about her at all. At all. There's no feelings for her.
I mean, this is coming from somebody who had to jump in the car around 10 o'clock at night. Hey, Brenna. Daddy's disappointment. I wondered the same thing. She's the same way with Ann. Focus on your own. Yeah. Hello. Hello, Brenna. How are you? She jumped in her car at 10 o'clock at night, pretending to drive around so she could do this live. It- it- for what? Carlos don't want you in the house on a live? Because the last time you had to go outside to do the live. So you didn't want Carlos to hear what you were saying? Me and my man ain't married on paper. After 7 years. Hey, you get there when you get there.
Someone was demanding that you must love them. Would you care? No, I agree. I agree. He doesn't care because he has someone else that he's texting. Like always, he's a dog.
Who said that?
And I would feel bad for her if she was a decent human being, but she's not a decent human being, so I can't feel bad for her. And when you say that I'm the devil, Jen, your mother's the devil.
Listen to this.
Your mother is the devil because your mother had you, and your mother.
You are the devil, Maria. You're terrible. Like, oh, who do you? What did you think she was gonna call you? An angel? No, you are the devil. I missed that. But the purple Teletubby was supposed. Yeah, yeah.
Drug addict, and you're a drug addict. Luckily, your children broke away from that. But you both are drug addicts. Most people have memories, decent memories with their family members or their moms and dads. And you know your memories with your mom is taking her to the meth clinic. What the fuck is that? Did you guys hear his interview today with Jen about KK? It was so scripted. Who? Whose interview?
You know, and these are the same people sitting in the chat saying that I'm mean and nasty. And listen to this. They're literally egging on the BS that Maria just said.
Who interviewed Jen about KK? So guys, don't judge me if this woman talks about me again on her live. Because I already was sent the pictures of her mom, and I'm gonna switch them back and forth until she gets disgusted and just says, I'm either deactivating and leaving, or I'm gonna stop talking about her, period. Because I don't want you to talk about me. I don't want to talk about you, and I won't talk about you if you stop doing this shit, Jen. I've said it a million.
Do you guys remember how many times have me and Maria had called a truce? Maria, you don't talk about me, I won't talk about you. Okay, George, deal. 5 minutes later, Maria starts talking shit about me. 5 minutes later. So, Maria, you're just a liar. Like, you don't want Jen to stop talking about you because if she stopped talking about you, you couldn't take super chat. Well, you can't take super chats because your channel's not monetized because you were playing porn, but you couldn't get those cash apps. So, you don't want her to stop talking about you. And Jen is one of the few, or really one of the only ones, Maria, that you can really go at and feel tough with. That's why you go at Jen.
I have no interest in having lives about you. I'm more than content in having KK do it and Jamie do it and AC do it. I don't care. Whatever they do, you deserve. Yep. And look at her looks. Look at her looks. She posted a picture of KK and I posted a picture of her. Tell me who looks better.
Well, why didn't you post a picture of yourself, Maria? Why didn't you post a picture of yourself next to Jen and then ask, well, who looks better? I think I'll go ahead and do that and then ask, who looks better?
The only reason that Clint took you back was because KK wouldn't move. Because KK had no interest in Clint. She was trying to help him. She wasn't planning on moving to Ohio or having him move to Florida. Every single one of us has morals.
Most of the times, Maria goes after people because the people who she's aligned with don't like certain people, and Maria will go after them. Maria will flip on them. Maria does that kind of stuff. That's what happened when she got back with Jewel. She flipped on Cooch, Lack, E11. Who else did she flip on? She flipped on a lot of people for Jules. And Jules in return did the same for her. So that's what they do. They do that weird shit.
Even a little bit. And none of them were less than yours that would have chosen Clint. Not one person in this community would have chosen Clint. Not even with the free house. Not even with the free house. They didn't want it. So when I guess he must have hit on KK, and KK's like, no, not interested. And he went to pick you up. But if KK would have said, yeah, you would have been behind the 7-Eleven still.
That's
Begging for
Geneva.
money. Because you have no experience in anything. Jen's addicted to YouTube. Her therapist and mother-in-law has asked her to stay offline, and she can't. She can't stay offline. Impossible. So and that's her only thing is like, hold on a second. Here, let me lock the door.
Listen to this. Listen
That's
to this.
the only thing. She'll be like, she comes online and she's like, okay, everybody.
Listen to this.
Oh, let's go. Oh, I took your wrenches. I'm sorry. What's the Brenda's wrench? What?
Let me lock the door.
Brenda's wrench today. She's like, I'm taking everybody's wrenches. I know. I'll give them back to you. I just got to think this out. That would have chosen Clint. Not one person in this community would have chosen Clint. She's miserable as fuck. Not even with the free house. Not even with the free house. They didn't want it.
Okay, I will.
So when I guess he must have hit on KK, and KK's like, no, not interested. And he went to pick you up. But if KK would have said, yeah, you would have been behind the 7-Eleven still. Begging for money. Because you have no experience in anything. Jen's addicted to YouTube. Her therapist and mother-in-law has asked her to stay offline, and she can't. She can't stay offline. Impossible. So and that's her only thing is like, hold on a second. Here, let me lock the door. That's the only thing. She'll be like, she comes online and she's like, okay, everybody. Oh, let's go. Oh, I took your wrenches. I'm sorry. Why'd you take Brenda's wrench? Why'd you take Brenda's wrench today? She's like, I'm taking everybody's wrenches. I know. I'll give them back to you. I just got to think this out. They keep talking about me. KK with the big neck. KK. And she starts calling her all these names. Nobody wanted you, KK. You're a thief. You're this, KK. And you're this and you're that. And Maria, your kitchen's dirty. And Momo and Maria and she'll start. And Jules, you deserve everything you get. Same shit every single live. Every single live.
Maria, your lives are all the same. What are you taught? What is different from what Jen is doing and what you're doing? Your lives are all the same. Literally, your life, your lives revolve around Jen. What are you doing any differently? Even when you do parodies, they're not funny. Those people sit in those chats and they pretend to laugh. They pretend like you're funny. And I was the only one who was real with you and said, Maria, stick to trying to kill people on the internet because comedy is not for you. You're not funny, boo. I can't think of a time where you said something that was really funny. Anybody else? Is it just me? But hey, Emily. But hey, Raven, how are you? But yeah, you're not funny, Maria. You're miserable.
Every single live. Stop watching her. Stop talking. Just erase her off the face of the earth. She's been canceled so long. The only people that are keeping her not canceled are the haters.
Keeping her not canceled.
If it was
Okay, this is Rainbow's diaphragm. Maria, the last 4 weeks. Anne loves to eat. You're so dysfunctional. And Maria, 3 weeks. Ogre should consider cooking real food for herself. She's clogged as well. You guys aren't going to get me tonight. You're not going to get me tonight. Heidi, I know what you're thinking. You're going to tell me I'm mumbling. I caught myself. Ogre Ann should consider cooking real food for herself. She's clogged as well. So much she's a potato shape. Anyone next to Ann is skinny. Maria. Jen's youngest daughter is overweight. Wait, Jen's youngest daughter has a weight issue. Why do you got to talk about her daughter? Like, what? She wasn't interested in him no matter how Jen twisted. And where's the proof she used him for money? And you can tell Anne, you can call me Maria loves to chat, and I'll call you Anne loves to eat. Anne loves to eat. I blocked. Flies by her own wings last. Okay. Jen, keep making fun of overweight people as your youngest daughter has weight. Oh, Maria. Jen, keep making fun of overweight people as your youngest daughter has issues with her weight. Mother of the year, you're not. Oh, I gained weight since my thyroid was removed. It's hard to lose weight. Hey, that's a real fact, though. This is disgusting, Maria. Lord. Lord. And I'm still waiting on the proof that I said Maria was in jail. So I'm waiting on that one, Momo. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Damn, Maria, you ought to be ashamed of your fucking self.
If it wasn't
Hey,
for
flies
the
by.
haters, she would have been
Hell
gone
no.
already.
I literally said flies by, and I look over, and then I see her. I was like, hell no. Well, welcome. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. Flies by. Maria blocked you somewhere. As a mother, I could never. Yeah, I don't understand.
She would have been gone. There's nobody talking in the chat. There's nobody talking in the chat. And she says
You got to. When Maria goes into your inbox, she's trying to like control you. She's trying to go hard at you. Like she's trying to make you believe what she wants you to believe. And she doesn't stop with it. It's very controlling. Like she's weird as fuck. I had to block her several times. She tried to get me to say that I was making fun of amputees. And that was not me. That was Jules and Clark. But she tried to force me into saying that. And then she was like, oh, and Terry Lynn said you're the one who's spoofing people and blah, blah, blah. I was like, Maria, bye. Like, I don't know who you think you're talking to like that. And at that time, I was pretty nice. I didn't have a channel then. So, I wasn't trying to really go hard. But Maria had this shit coming for me from a long time ago. Weird ass old lady. Fucking nut.
In the chat. And she says she sees 50 people. Hey, Jamie, how are you? She sees 50 people in her chat and she thinks that they're coming for her. Like she's thinking there's 50 people that like her. She's got nothing else. She's got absolutely nothing else.
And can you guys please sub up to Rainbow so that she can get a community tab? Rainbow, would you like to drop your link? Because you are a moderator if you didn't know.
I got content. These people don't have content. I did a diamond art from the Dollar Tree. What did they do? Nothing. I'm the one with the content.
Well flies by, good damn well you are not allowed to have your own opinion over there. You have to think the way they think, and if you don't, you're going to get blocked or you will be harassed in the DMs until you think the way she tells you to. She's weird. Yeah, and she better hope she goes first, because if he goes first, Maria's not going to be able to afford to take care of herself. So she's going to be in that nursing home lonely as hell. Like no visitors, no nothing. Family's not, she's going to be forgotten about. Put her on an ice block and send her down the river.
And then we have Kendra yesterday.
Thank you, Lisa.
Bells, how are you? We have Kendra yesterday in Jen's chat. Hi, AK, telling us that Kendra was in the emergency room. Kendra is telling us that Kendra's in the emergency room. Tell me these people aren't there for attention. Kendra can't make a fake profile, a sock account, if her life depended on it. And
Heidi, I'm not lying. Would you go visit her? Are you gonna send her something? There's not gonna be no crocheting, no nothing for that lady. Nothing. Staff won't like her. No one's gonna want to be around her. Look at Susie Q. She's in a nursing home and she's online all day. Does that make any sense? Doesn't make any sense.
Jen was saying, I hope, Kendra, if you hear this, I hope you feel better.
I ain't lying.
I hope you're doing good, Kendra. And then Kendra's in the chat writing, yeah, because these people don't know when to stop. And
I'll send her old stupid ass a care package every now and then. I don't know what to put in it, but wait a minute. What did she get? Anal lube. She sent anal lube.
Kendra's been trying to be, passive and try it, but they keep bringing her and they're just disgusting people. And then she's reading the comment and she's not picking up that she's talking to Kendra. And she's like, Kendra, we're praying for you. I hope you're doing so much better, Kendra. You don't deserve this. You're a good person, Kendra. And Kendra's responding to her in chat. I was like, how stupid is this? How stupid is this? And then as soon as I posted that, I called her out on my community post. Kendra deactivated that account.
Oh Lord, this is sounding very familiar.
Kendra, get drunk, go live, baby girl. She deactivated. Kendra, if you really want to be left alone, don't come in with sock accounts because you trigger everything all over to start all over again. Like, don't come. I won't go into anybody that I don't like account, even with a sock account. I won't do it.
Girl, stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. Because how many people have you blocked? But yet you know exactly every word they are saying. You have everyone blocked, but yet you are somehow able to get screenshot. Hey, Vault, how are you? You have screenshots of the whole conversation of the chats because you're watching under a sock account. So you are in there, dummy. Stop acting stupid like we don't know you. Moron.
If I make one mistake and I give myself up, that's just going to start all over again. And I don't want that. I don't want anything to do with anybody that doesn't like me or I don't like them.
Hey, Twisted Ginger.
But Kendra, I took so many screenshots. The more you wrote, the more obvious it was that it was you. It's like Dumb and Dumber. And then Jen, oh, you all caused this for Kendra because I know what having anxiety means. I know a panic attack. I've had it. I know about it. And now Kendra's in the hospital, and I'm like, no, Kendra's in the chat. Kendra's in the chat. Go read it. Go look down and read it. Hey, Jasmina. It was like watching Dumb and Dumber. You couldn't get away from not reading it because it was so damn funny. I felt like I was this close to just hopefully that you would drop a link and I'd be up there. I'm like, Jen, talk directly to Kendra. She's right there as Julie. Just talk to her. She hasn't gone anywhere. I'm so sick of these people with their lies. But Brooke, I'm gonna do everything I can to bring Jules back.
Because
everything I can, because I don't believe in anybody bullying anybody to get out of there.
You're talking to her.
I don't believe in Jen leaving. Jen.
Yes, Twisted Ginger. We haven't even gotten to that part since she likes to call Jen a mistress. And like I said, I'm not defending Jen. I'm not taking up for Jen. But it's the hypocrisy. Maria's not telling everybody the part where she left her family and went to Turkey. And was passed around. She was around the way kind of girl. And like I said the other day, her face didn't start drooping until she came back from Turkey. And like I said, if you know anything about the Middle East, they're mandingos. They are packing. So if you're looking for a big one, that's where they are. Ask Maria. That's why her voice is like that. And her facials. Because they was hitting them nerves up in that face.
Me alone. If you want to continue to talk about me, I'm going to put your mother as my avatar. That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you to leave YouTube. You can cook. You're a great cook.
Jen, you better than me. I wish the fuck Maria would put my mom as her avatar. My mom's still alive. I wish the fuck she would. You would never see Maria back on YouTube again. Never.
You could do diamond art. You're such a talented person. Just don't mention me if I'm not gonna.
Yes, she did, Brooke. She said she was bullied.
Don't lie about you. Should get drunk more. And you think live streamers should get drunk more often? I miss Jules. She'll be back. I'm hoping she'll be back. I'm sure she will.
She's not coming.
It's good to take a break every once in a while. Just the fact that Brooke was celebrating, hopefully will trigger Jules to come back.
I didn't want to tell everybody. I didn't want to announce it this way. But she's not coming back. She gone. She's gone. R.I.P. 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 There she goes. There's Jules being sad, miserable, and pathetic. The well dried up. Nothing left for you, girl. She ain't coming back. It was an American Horror Story. She dead, she gone. The hive left her.
I know, that's why I say I hope Brooke doesn't matter. Jules has been quiet about Brooke, but I can't wait to turn that shit around. Brooke, if you want to go full blast on Jules, I just want Jules to go full blast on you. You know, what was it that remember?
What did Brooke do to Maria for Maria to feel this way about Brooke? You're a flip-flopper, Maria. That's what you are. You're a flip-flopper.
I used to call her before when she used to go, was it? You go, I go. You go, I go.
You're both wrong.
You're both Jules wrong. Will come back. We can support everyone. Yep. Just took a break or a mini vacation. I was in jail while I was on vacation, according to George.
Hey, KK took my crown. Fuck. KK took my crown. That's two of us dying. What did I say? When a new queen emerges, the old ones fade. Look, Jules died. Oh, I'm gonna die this week. KKY. You ain't have to do us like that.
Good for your mental health. Yep, it is. Jen is really pure trash. There's nothing good about Jen at all. Not one little thing about Jen is good. She's talking about right now. Andres Maria. Jen, you're talking about me? What is she saying? What is she saying, Mockingbird? Is Deadly sniping me so she knows that I said that? Because I'll switch to Avatar right now. Y'all want me to switch to Avatar, Jen? She's like a fucking moron over there. Yep. You and Jen come. Well, how the hell did you chat back and forth? Well, you were there, Maria. I know. I don't get it. I guess in Miami they give you phones in jail. George is talking to you on his CT. Fuck George. He's a piece of shit, just like his family's a piece of shit. It runs in the family. They all have issues.
Listen to her. This one gets triggered so easily. When you have to bring up other people in their family, Maria, you lost. You've lost years ago. Because this is the same shit you've always done. But fuck you too, Maria, you old crustacean.
Hold on. George is a child abuser. In my opinion, because I think that's one of the reasons why he was not able to do the, what is it called? He wasn't adopting. He was they would never let him adopt. But I think it was the shit that he was doing with the dolls. A foster parent. That they didn't let him become a foster parent. That's why we got to be so careful, because I don't know anybody in this community besides George who would do something nasty like that on live with dolls, and then he would like put one against the other like they were doing something nasty.
Well, Maria, like I said the other day, I've never laid my hand on a child. That would be your husband. He beat your nephew, right? You forgot that? He didn't twist your nephew's arm when he was about 2 or 3? Huh? Huh? You stayed with him. So you like men that beat children. I gotta lock my doors. I don't want you trying to crawl up in my bed tonight. Um, yeah, that was your husband. So why don't you tell everybody that story? Talk about how your kids don't like you, your grandkids don't know you. But I'm bad. I'm terrible. You posted kids. You post children. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you forgot about that, didn't you? You post kids. Weirdo. You're friends with Genevra.
Always say, God bless those foster children that.
And then why did you leave your husband too, Maria? Why don't you tell that story when your kids were young? Why did you leave your husband? I'll wait. Why'd you leave him? If your marriage was so great like you claim it is, why did you leave your husband? Choir minds want to know. Do tell. I'm sure Geneva knows.
Foster care, that they all get good parents, because you can end up with somebody like George, and you have all these parents that you always see that they're
somebody like me, right? But not one, but two. Both of Maria's kids came to Reddit to bash their mama. Your children bashed you. No one came to Reddit to bash me. That was your children, Momo. See, you like to talk about everybody else. You like to talk about Jen's kids. You like to talk about me. But what about you? What up, Laura? How are you? But talk about your kids, Maria. They bashed you on Reddit. Mother of the year. They know you. You were online all day. You left them and went to Turkey. You robbed your daughter. You took her college fund. The fuck?
That they get together with the children when they're in of age, and they find out that they've been through either good parents or bad parents. That's like a parent's nightmare, that they can't keep their children, and they end up with somebody like George. And I hope, I think it's a hard thing for people to become foster parents, and I'm hoping against all hope that that's why he's not one, because it's just wrong. The
Oh,
shit
yeah.
that he does
Oh,
is
yes. The son posted too about his mama. Mhm. He posted about his lovely, loving mother, Maria.
to people. He must have been through some hell of a raising for his childhood to be the monster that he is today. I've known Jules for a long time, and she takes
Listen to her
breaks
making up
often.
stuff. Maria can't even get her stories right. You can't even get your lies out, right, mama? That's what happens when you went to Turkey and they was busting you over the motherfucking heads with their you know what. Yeah, you was getting it in that circle. They was busting you. Pow, pow, pow. You can't even think straight anymore.
She knows her mental health. I don't think she feels bullied.
Thank you,
But
Heidi.
that's just me when I think. No, I don't think she feels bullied either. I think she's taking a break.
And not one of y'all better have wished Carlos a happy Father's Day, because he should have took them kids from her ass and ran. She's a psycho. No kid should have deserved growing up like that. None of them. Not one.
They did at the beach. Everybody wanted my autograph, but they call it a mugshot.
I know, right?
Crazy like a foxy. I can't even see everybody here. But hi, everybody. But yeah, George, you're just one sick person. And you just wanted to put fear into women. But the thing is that we don't care about you, George. You want to lie over there, you lie all you want. But over on this side, we just laugh at your stupidity. And then he gets triggered and goes on Reddit like a maniac all night long.
No, that's your friend Genevra. That's Jenny Girl on Reddit. That's your friend Jenny.
Kinship fostering, and they require he'll never pass. He'll never remember. He was married, and he has sent his husband, and he had to go pick up his imaginary children in his imaginary car. Can you imagine? Jail? No, I wasn't. No, I sure wasn't. I sent him. I sent pictures of where I was at the beach having a good time to the close people that I know. So I wasn't in jail.
Maria, post and prove that I said you were in jail. Prove it. You're always saying everyone else should prove it. Yeah, Maria, she's one of my biggest fans.
And he's like, the police are looking for Jules. So that's why I tell you, he defends people like Amanda Prayer Jar, because birds of a feather flock together. They all lie. They all lie. I can tell you that there's nothing the police are looking into Jules or me, because we're not doing absolutely anything. But it looks more exciting when someone like an asshole like George writes things like, the police are looking for them. His entire life is imaginary. Yep, imaginary life. That's it. What, do the police want me to knit something to grow?
George just got smart and stopped talking. You guys keep trying to find and find and find. I'm going to show y'all all the stuff Geneva was really doing and who she was looking for behind the scenes.
Cops for them?
She was even passing around old lady pictures trying to find my mom. You didn't think I knew that one, did you, Jenny?
Because that's what I do on my spare
Let me see
time.
if I have it on this computer.
He's such an idiot. Like I've never seen. And then about a month and a half ago, he put, Maria, you want to talk about a peace summit? Peace summit, my birdie finger, George. You're the person I would never. You're one of the people I would never talk back to. I would never talk to George again, and I would never be okay with Amanda again. Absolutely. And Jen, fuck Jen forever. Like these are people like
Maria, I never liked you, and you can ask Sarah motherfucking Z. She always would ask, could you unblock Maria? Could you unblock Maria? I never liked you. I always had you blocked. I always knew you're a shit person. You're a shit fucking human being, Maria. I never liked you. Never.
so many years doing the same shit over and over and over again. And you just want to stop with these people. And there's like no breaking off with these people. You go on vacation. I don't even put that I'm on vacation on here. And then this motherfucker says, she's quiet because she's in jail. The police are looking for her and Jules. Crocheting caps for cops. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, shit.
They say Jules always stays home, but the cops can't find her, morons. Yeah, Jules is working. Something that George really needs to try. He really should try.
Okay, here again. I don't have a husband. I don't have a job, but I have a home. I have this and I have that in the car. How? How, Maria? Let's stop being stupid. Stop being stupid, girl. Because we can find where your husband is. He's at the bar. He's a drunk. Everyone knows Carlos is a drunk. Beating
Can
your
you
nephew.
imagine? What is he, 40? How old is George? Like 40 something? And he sits there online all day, all night, trying to see what anybody can find out. And
Listen
then
to how stupid she's. I'm 40. I don't have a husband. I don't have this. I don't have that. But Maria, I'm well more established by myself than you and Carlos are in your 60 something years of life. Make it make sense, baby girl. You don't got shit. You're a renter. And there's nothing wrong with renting, not judging nobody. But when you got a bitch like Maria sitting up here trying to shame me when she don't got shit, make it make sense, Maria. You're a bottom barrel bitch.
read it and post it as that fit day. And then come back and post something on his community tab. And then he's waiting for somebody to go live so he can hear all about himself. You're never going to find that dentist husband if you don't go looking for him, George. He's only in your imagination. Do something different with yourself, George.
Well, he's not drinking
Get a
next to
life or
Carlos.
something. Or go after men. Why don't you go after men? Honestly.
This is how you know Maria's triggered.
Oh, and one thing I wanted to, the other day that I heard, hold on.
Yeah, he's a drunk.
Oh, man. Hold on a second. The other day I heard that he was on panel with, I think it was, no, I don't want to say, maybe it was in Heidi's, I'm not sure, with AC. And he was telling AC that, you don't respect, you said the R word, you said the N word, you said the F word, whatever. And AC, who had not known his background and shit, said, well, I didn't say that. I didn't say this and that. And I felt like going in there and saying, AC, he's literally in Deadly's chats, kissing his ass as they're telling him the N word, the F word, calling him derogatory names, William is. And he's like,
My dear, I expect more out of AC than I do Deadly and William. I don't know what you want me to tell you, Maria. But don't forget, you also text and call Deadly. Remember that time when I asked Deadly and he let it slip? Oh, yeah, I talked to Maria a week ago. She's the one who told me to drop you off a panel. So you talked to Deadly, you and Genevra. And don't forget, Genevra used to have a wrench with him. So where are you going with that, dummy?
and I love you. Baby, I just want to be in your pants. Baby, don't you sit around and say anybody here is talking that shit or ACO's. He doesn't owe him an apology for anything. AC hasn't done shit to George. George,
Heidi, when me and AC was talking, didn't I say like AC, you've never done anything to me. I've never done anything to you. That's why I don't get what this is about. Like, and there you go, Maria. So you're sitting here trying to make something and spin something out of nothing. But go back and re listen to that, lady, and do it when you're not at work. Okay? Do it when you're not at work. Do it when you're not listening to 5,000 other lives. Just listen to that one. Just listen to that one part, Dodo Brain.
going back where they abuse him. He stands for nothing. George wants to be a woman, and it's bitter about being a man. I really do think he hates women so much because he can't be one. Because he acts like if he every woman is his enemy. Every woman. And
That was very homophobic of Maria to say, and AKA. So y'all remember when everybody wanted Kendra to be held to this certain standard, but they're not holding Maria and AKA to. So the next time something homophobic gets hurled out on this side, we're not going to call that out, okay? So there you go, Maria. And I've never said I wanted to be a woman. I've never ever said I wanted to be a woman. I don't know where y'all are getting that foolishness from.
see one of those ladies in his chat, walk away from him. You can't. You know why? Because you'll be his next victim. Just like he attacked a whole bunch of subs on this side at one point. He
And that's not true. Let me say this. If you talk shit about me, fair is fair, I get to talk shit about you. But how many times have we watched Maria watch people's chats and she starts going crazy all up and down her community tab? You do it all the time, Dodo Brain. Um, yeah, she's just being homophobic. She's trying to be hateful. But what it is she's triggered. She's bothered over here. Hey, Minnie, how are you? She's bothered over here. Maria is losing her power. People aren't scared of you, Maria, like they used to be. I'm definitely not. Okay, and you know it, and you're triggered by that shit.
people on his side because they had an opinion of him. We don't apologize unless we make mistakes, and we are wrong. It's rare. Yep. AC didn't do shit to him. Absolutely nothing. I want to be in your pants. Yeah, it's the first thing I heard coming in. Yep.
And Amy Lou, aka Facts. Amy Lou, have you looked at yourself lately? Have you looked at yourself lately? And you want to sit here and say that I wanted to be a woman? No, no, we're not about to play that one. Like, yeah, you got to make that one make sense. Like, what? Y'all sound stupid over there. They're hot and bothered. Their queen is gone. And now look at them. I want to be a woman. Okay.
I want. I just want to be in your pants. Yeah, took you out. Yep. That's what he tells these people. These people who
And
call
then you
them.
got Missy Tessa over there. Missy, didn't you just have a grandbaby? Why are you online? You're another one who you don't miss nothing. You're online a lot too. You talk shit about people, Missy, and then when somebody says something about you, you're crying. You are still crying about a name that Jen called you 750 years ago. Get over it, Missy. Get over it. And I told you not to talk to me unless you had a full set of 10 fingernails on, okay? You got 10? Then don't talk to me. Because, like I said, being a gay man, I can call you out for this. You need more gay friends. If you're going to walk around with 4 fingernails on this hand, 3 on this one, no, you need more gay friends. So I would have done you a favor. I would have never let my girl roll out the house looking like that, pressing the live button, and you're looking basic like that. Oh, no, ma'am.
Ugly names who are so disrespectful to him. He doesn't care about respect. And then he'll go like, hold on, I'm gonna use the race card. I see you called me the N-word, and he didn't.
I never said AC called me the N word because he has never called me the N word. So, Maria, you were over there just making up stuff. That's what you're doing. Deflection at its best.
And then he jumps into, oh baby, well why you call me that? I love you. I just want to get in your pants. Come on. Bunch of hypocrites that he is. He's a hypocrite. He's a good for nothing hypocrite. Hilary's coming out of Maria's mouth. I'm so sick of. That's why I hardly go live anymore, because it's gotten so bad, and people supporting some. I don't care what side you're on. I don't care what side you're on. Don't support lies.
You don't go live anymore because Geneva ruined ya. You got in bed with Geneva and you got burnt. You and Jules. That's where y'all are at. That's why y'all are hiding. She ruined y'all. Tell the truth, Grandma. Tell it.
Don't support lies. You can have
She said,
each
don't.
other and still be fine without one talking about the other. It happens because it's happened to me. I don't talk to Heidi at all. Heidi leaves me alone. She's not dragging me. I'm not saying horrible things about Heidi. In fact, the other day when they said that Heidi was involved, was behind the men's passing, I was so upset, and I said no, she wasn't. Don't stay quiet when people lie. Whether you talk to the person or not, don't stay quiet. Right is right. George, you've lied since the minute you got here. There was never a dentist husband. There was never foster children. You would get offline and say, I got to go pick up the kids. Where were the kids? In the basement?
I've always said I'm going to pick my nephew up from school. I picked my nephew up from school for my sister. That's what I said, Maria. Go back and listen and actually listen. Okay? Stop your lies. Like, what?
There's no kids. And then he says he lied to protect himself. No, you lied because you made this up in your mind, because you can be anyone you want to be on YouTube. And instead of being your original self and
Thank you,
saying,
Heidi.
no, I'm not married, I don't have kids, it's just me. No, I live in a castle. I married a prince. I have
No, you married a drunk who whooped your ass several times. He's got a record. Who's hiding? Who's he hiding from, sis?
several children. I own 5 different properties. I own a Tesla. Be yourself. Who cares?
Listen to her.
Who cares? He only attacks women, the truth, and makes him mad. Yeah, it makes him mad, but it's true. Because women, he'll go and post something personal about you, or your pictures or something, and then the woman will freak out and say no, no, and then they deactivate. When Roadhog was coming after him, and I was loving it, loving it, loving it. He wanted it to be that I gave Roadhog information. I would have loved for him to show proof, because there was no proof, because it never happened. Roadhog went after me one time. He didn't like me. Hey, John, he didn't like me, and I didn't retaliate. I didn't say anything about him. No, nothing, and it stopped. But he watches everything, and because he saw what a piece of shit George is, and he went after George, George immediately thought, oh, well, it's got to be because, where is this shit? It's got to be because Maria told him something. Prove it. Prove that Maria said anything. You can't. Just like Jen saying that I gave Deadly the list. Prove it. Because when Deadly gets drunk, he posts. Has he ever posted the list? Has he ever posted the list? Never. His father, brother, one.
She said when Deadly gets drunk, he posts stuff. Are you sure about that, Maria? You sure?
With him. Unbelievable. No. And then Jen's like, yeah, but there's I've seen the proof. I've seen your nudes.
You see how her dementia
Show
kicked
the
in?
proof.
She went right back to
Show
Jen.
the proof, Jen. Show the proof, because until I saw your nudes, I didn't believe that. I still was in denial and said, "Nah, Jen's a lot of shit.
She
Jen's a
has one
lot."
now.
But she would never send nudes. Absolutely never. I don't think so. That's only because I would never do it. See, you start putting yourself in the situation, but just because you won't do it doesn't mean that the next trash down the road in Ohio won't do something past it. And she kept denying it and said, "No, no. The toilet picture was for Danny to send to Brittany to see if it was good enough to be an OnlyFans." But he's like my bro. No, Jen, he's like your son. He's old enough to be your son, not your brother. So then I said, okay, that's it. She's not showing anything. It's still bad, but she wasn't showing anything until her nudes
Hey,
came out.
Charlie.
And now I 150% know she's garbage.
I don't think Jen gives a shit that her nudes are floating around. I mean, they've been floating around for years. If she didn't care then, why would she care now? I mean, some people like their body. Hey.
No morals whatsoever. You taught your children nothing about morals. Nothing. Because most of the time you'd be mortified if you're, hey, Brandy, you would be mortified if your children did that. If you always say, don't send pictures to anybody. Don't send. This is not the children sending pictures. This is the mother sending pictures. Can you imagine your mother?
So Maria wants to talk about. Let's talk about her husband, shall we? Did he SA her twin? Carlos was drunk at a family gathering and announced he wanted to F her twin. The family didn't want Carlos over anymore, and Momo broke it off with her family. Carlos' be best friend tried to SA Anna, who is Maria's sister. And Momo and Carlos supported this. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Where am I at? Momo and Carlos supported this. Anna got an RO on this man. Then shortly afterwards, she was robbed by him and Carlos, she thinks. Anna got her order against Carlos being around her 3-year-old because he was aggressive with him and hurt him. What did I say? I didn't even see that last part. I saw how he lost a case with Geico, and this is Geneva. This is Geneva because Geneva is the one who posted all of this. I saw how he lost a case with Geico, and heard he was a mortgage fraud case he lost. I didn't look up anymore. Oh, Maria. Oh. What did I say? Look, this is 2 years ago. This is how y'all know I wasn't lying when I said he beat the nephew. Didn't I say that? Oh, 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 Maria. You should really think about who you're coming to attack, and you should really think about dragging somebody's family when you got shit out here like this. And I put money your sister would vouch for everything on here. Let's read that again. Did he SA her twin? Geneva. Carlos was drunk at a family gathering and announced he wanted to F her twin. The family didn't want Carlos over anymore, and Momo broke it off with her family. You left your family for him? Oh my God, I hit the jackpot over here. Carlos Carlos's best friend tried to SA Anna, and Momo and Carlos supported this. Anna got a RO on this man shortly afterwards. Wait, Anna got a RO. Geneva, come on, you gotta write better than this. Anna got a RO on this man. Then shortly afterwards, She was robbed by him and Carlos, she thinks. Anna got an order against Carlos being around her 3-year-old because he was aggressive with him and hurt him. I told y'all he twisted the little boy's arm. Hello, I wasn't making this up. I saw how he lost a case with Geico and heard he was a mortgage fraud case he lost. I didn't look up anymore. Geneva. Oh, Geneva. I told ya. So while she is dogging Jed out, look at this one. And listen, I will have Anna on and we can ask her, girl, was this true? She's going to say, yeah, you think somebody would lie about a man hurting her own son? Get the fuck out of here. Maria, you ain't shit. Don't you ever in your life try to blast me again, you fucking hood rat, fucking crustacean. What else I got in here for you? Oh, this a good one. This a good one right here, y'all. This a good one. And shout out again to Geneva. According to Anna, it was when she went to Turkey without telling anyone. Told y'all, didn't make this story up either. She missed her daughter's wedding dress shopping because of it. First false marzipan is Geneva. She admitted to that already. Maria said it was when the kids were very young, like 3 and 5, and she was only gone 2 months. Well, ain't that some shit? Now, she did leave her husband. She did leave a man. She did leave him. No, that's when her daughter got married. So, according to her, she left her young kids for 2 months while she ran to Turkey, which we know isn't true. It was prior to the daughter's wedding. Her lies, hold on, it's hard for me to read. Her lies are worse than the truth. Thank you, Geneva. I guess you ain't always a liar. Hell, a broken clock is right twice a day. But there you go. Who has time to lie? I don't have to lie when it comes to Maria. As her friend Geneva said, her lie is almost worse than the truth. I think what you should have said was, the truth is worse than the lie. Oh, Geneva. What Geneva? And then I thought I heard Geneva say, when somebody tries to get away from me, I attack them and do all this and I do all that. Let me see if I can get this one queued up. Let me see. Maria, you better pray I don't get this video. Mm. While I'm looking for that, let's finish this.
Pictures. Can you imagine your mother's pictures are rolling around outside in the internet for your future children to see grandma? All of grandma. Grandma didn't respect grandpa. So here it is. Merry Christmas. Face told me Maria just saw the news. It was so bad. It was so trashy. When I tell you it's trashy, it's trashy. Oh shit, what was that? I better start walking because that was thunder. Was it thunder?
Thunder
Hold
girl.
on. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Never. It was that bad. Whatever. I just know I don't. After I saw that, there's no fixing it. There's no going back. There's no wanting to help her be a better person. Nothing. Nothing. Let her destroy herself without me.
So this is a conversation that Maria was having. Don't know who she was talking to. But listen, take care of her own. This is Maria. She made people try to K themselves because of her online bullying and harassment daily. I do not know you or how you got my number. I have no idea what you're talking about. Please do not contact me again. Wait, that's not Maria. I think this one is. This one is Maria. I'm taking care of her. She doesn't seem to be upset at all, Maria. I don't care. Her mom is going to get quite a few calls. I'm going to call her. Who is that? Amanda's mom. That's good. Calling the priest too. Maria is even calling the priest. Her priest is getting emails about her post. I don't remember the term she used. It was a legal one. Quite a few women helping out. Oh, Momo. This is how disgusting this lady is. You're emailing the priest. Her priest is getting emails with her post. And you don't want us to believe that you were messaging the son? What? That's you, girlfriend. And at the bottom, I don't know, Maria. Be careful. My God. My God. So, everyone who's sitting in that chat talking shit about me, remember who your friend is.
Jen, pretend I don't exist. I would never put myself in my situation where I can help you or talk to you or want to talk to you again. And I promise you that I will never go in your chat. I have no sock account in your chat. Never have talked to you in a sock account in your chat. Never will. And I don't want anything to do with you. You keep sending those dudes. And I'm hoping that somebody, anybody in this universe, will find Clint attractive enough to steal him away from Jen. Help Clint out. Take him as much as you can do. I mean, do it for us. Do it for the universe. She needs to be hit down a couple of notches, more than a couple of notches. Take one for the team. Hold on, let me get out of here. My son would be so pissed. Can you imagine? Especially when you have I don't know. It's like the older you get, the more you think about these things. But can you imagine if your children bump into get pictures of you like that? That is so embarrassing. She has no. It's like she doesn't get embarrassed, or she just doesn't care about anything. I just don't think she's anybody who can be helped, who will ever change her mind about who she is, who can't see that she's doing anything wrong. And that's how she's always going to be.
Hey,
and I
not
want
that
nothing to
Laura
do with
Marie.
it. I could care less if KK, AC, and Jamie go after her. She deserves everything she gets. I'm just not.
And let me say, how many people, you guys don't have to say anything, but you guys know it's true. Just say yes, say no. How many people has Maria told, do not come to my chat, do not come to my channel, don't watch me, don't go over there no more? She's done it.
I'm doing it because she's garbage. My way of talking about her is putting up her mom's picture on my avatar. So if you guys see that happen, and I walk into somebody's chat with her mom's picture as my avatar, I don't have to explain it that she was talking about me in her live that day. And I'm telling you, Jen, nobody in this world is going to convince me otherwise to take it down. And your mom's not going to report it. I guarantee you, your mom's not going to report it as a privacy strike. My kid's running to. Can you? Oh, KK, I would be like mortified. Anything and everything for attention. Absolutely. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna go inside the house now. Take care, everybody. Anybody going live?
Well, Jules isn't.
I think KK might. And Jules, we're here waiting for you. Take care, everybody. Have a good night.
Anything else you want to say, Maria? You got anything else to say about me? Because you call priests, you call people's parents, you call people's jobs. You do all of that. That's you. That's you. You're not far off from Geneva. Oh, here's some things I wanted to play. I forgot.
They saved for that college fund for her granddaughter, for my mother's granddaughter, because she knew out of her 4 kids that my niece wasn't gonna have a chance to go to college if my parents didn't pay for it. My kids didn't get a college fund from them. I had to pay for that. My sister's kids didn't get it. My little sister, but Maria's got it because my mother knew my sister wasn't gonna save for her daughter's college fund. And where's the money? Where's the money? The money's gone because I talked to my niece the other day and we talked about it, and she's still paying a student loan. And that money was put away for my niece's college fund. So that's double whammy, double savings taken out, savings, college fund, everything. You cannot trust her with a penny, any money, period. You can't. Bottom line, she has an issue. She has an issue and she just won't get help.
She done robbed her daughter.
Does I just don't get it. Does
That's
Carlos
sad.
just not care, or
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Like I know he's not
very grateful that she's on the internet, like that she's not bothering you. Are you kidding me?
No, I know he's not happy with what's going on. I know that for a fact.
really?
Yes, I do know that for a fact. Well, I mean,
Find that Maria had something to do with
to a Mikasuki party.
wow.
And I'm like, your sister's gonna die. And then she went over the next day for like a little bit, and then that was it. I was there day and night for a month and a half until my sister came home.
Not Maria.
And you know, she has no. I don't know. I know she has a lot of issues, but you know, we've tried to help her. Her daughter's tried to help her. Her family has tried to help her. My aunts, my mom, everybody, and she won't accept it. But for her to go out and destroy people like she tried to destroy that poor man who we didn't believe, or it's not like we didn't believe it.
Listen to this part. Listen to this part.
No, Maria wasn't in her 20s. She was in her 30s, but we didn't know that she was going to set somebody up after stealing money from the bank. So my mother kind of didn't believe him back then, but now we do. Now we do because I didn't know all this thing happened until somebody posted those papers in Reddit, and it was sent to me because I didn't know.
Geneva. Her best friend, Geneva.
She went back to the bank after stealing all the money from us. And I'm not going to say us. I'm saying us as in my family.
Right.
But she went back to work for the bank for 2 more years, and I didn't know that. But for her, you know, okay, I'm not going to say it's a good thing she did because what she did to my family was really, really bad. But for her to go back on the internet now and to start destroying lives, because that's what she's doing, destroying lives and going real life. And that's the only reason why I helped John, because I saw what she's doing. I know what she is, and I know how manipulated she is. She manipulates everybody. And I won't allow that. And my mother's like, my mother tells me, be quiet, and I just let it go. I go, Mom, I can't. I walked in. As soon as I walked in the first aisle, I looked to the left and she was there. So what did I do? I turned around and I left. There's $1 million stores in my place. Why would I go? And I left. And she called my little sister. She's like, oh, no, she ran out. No, let me put it this way and let me put it nice and clear. I left because she's unstable. She carries a gun. And she has threatened to take me out once already. Okay? And the way that she said, and I said it now and I don't care. The way she said,
not the 62-year-old grandma who's home alone on the weekends because her husband's in the Everglades. Not her, no. Not the lady with the RO, no. Not the lady who's not supposed to have any weapons. Not the lady whose weapons were supposed to be turned over. Not her, no.
That she didn't have when the sheriff served her with the. She was supposed to turn over all guns that she has, whether it's in her name or. So we're afraid. Look what Anna's doing right now.
I'm gonna leave it at that. But Maria, I have a lot more. I have a lot more on you, girlfriend. So the lies you keep telling on me with no proof, keep them coming. Because the more you lie with me with no proof, the more the truth is going to come out with receipts. As I said, you call jobs, you call the priest, you call people's families. I believe 110% that was you behind messaging Amanda's son. And Amanda, as I said the other day, refile on this bitch. Ask for a lifetime RO. I will give you all of this stuff that Maria has said she has done. She said she called your mama. She called your priest. She called the Pope on you, girl. Like, she's crazy. That is crazy work right there. And I don't understand how y'all support this lady. And then y'all got this lady sitting here saying, don't go into these liars chats. We got to call out the liars. Call me a liar. If calling me a liar, saying I want to be a woman, if that's the best you got, I take that over what you got going on any day, lady. Your husband beat your nephew. He twisted his arm. We heard the story. Can't get mad. Even Debbie Love, who has dementia, said, you should sue him. You should sue him. You can't sue me for the truth, Debbie Loves Dementia. You can't. It's there. Okay? It's out there. Now, what else is going on? You know I might have a temper. Never owned a gun and never will. Okay, back to the bushes. Well, you don't have to go to the... Hey, Sky, how are you? George, when are you going to show what was written to the sun? Or have you already? What was written to the sun? I didn't get that one, but if you have it, do send it. My email or my IG is always open. What was written to the sun? What? And Marie, your best bet is just to shut the fuck up, bitch, and don't ever say my name again. I'm going to give you that fact. You don't talk about me, I won't talk about you. I'll give you that deal again, but I don't think you can do it. I really don't think you can, but I'll give you that. After this live, let this be a one-hitter quitter. Really not much you can say about this, but I will say I have more. I don't have an RO on me, so I can say this legally. I'm locked and loaded, baby. I don't even know. I'll have to find that one. Oh, Amanda's son. I don't think I have that. I know it was something crazy. Hey, Rochelle, how are you, Queen? Hope all is well. Hit the like button, you guys. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I just wanted to finish that live. But yeah, I mean, the ones who exposed them the most was Geneva. And they're friends with her again. Like, does that make any sense? That makes absolutely no sense to me. And to go back off of what Kendra was saying, nobody has to be in the bushes here. So don't ever feel like you guys need to be in the bushes. If you guys are, I can understand if y'all are in the bushes because y'all don't want Maria to see you because that's just what she does. You guys don't have to be in the bushes because of me or anybody in the chat. This is a safe chat. Everybody can come out. Everybody is welcome until you're not. Until you're not. And everyone, please thank the mods because without them, y'all know I definitely wouldn't be. Y'all know I can barely keep up with the chat. So please thank the mods. But there was one thing I did want to read of Maria running to Turkey. Oh.
My children are 30 and 26. So it was way before Danielle time. I was separated from my husband when my children were like 2 and 4 years old. My children are 30 and 26. So it was way.
Yeah, like I said, Maria, go play with somebody else. And she's calling me a liar. I'll save that for another time. Yep, and with that, you guys, I'm going to get out of here myself. I'm going to play this video of Jules's for everyone to hear. And then I don't know who's going live after this, but...
So now I'm feeling crooked. And see, that's the thing. And guys, okay, I don't know how many of you people suffer from, like anxiety, like when your anxiety gets really bad and you just can't think. It's like literally the other day, guys, I sat there, I was laying in my bed and I couldn't move. I was frozen. I couldn't be doing a bunch of nothing. Which makes me look like I have a pathetic life like they say I do. Especially after Dee's been here. And I'll be damned if I'm going to give that pig this much energy. But yeah, that really fucks shit up. And it's not just a matter of people being scared to be here. It's like, it's freaking me out leaving the house. It's freaking me out about being outside. You know what I mean? So yeah. So excuse me if I have people showing up here and taking me back in therapy and all of this other shit. I had to make an extra therapy appointment after that. You know that? I've never had to make an extra therapy appointment. This is somebody who doesn't like to leave the house as it is. But yeah, so I'll literally just sit there in my bed and hours will go by. Hours. And I won't even, I'll look at my phone here and there. That's it. That's it. It's summer. I was supposed to go out and meet somebody this summer. Yeah, this was supposed to be my summer, right? No. And it kills me though because people think I'm so horrible, but never, ever on my worst would I ever wanted to send anybody to anybody's house I worked in. And she knew damn well that Dee would do stuff like that. No, I'm fine. I'm not struggling like that. I mean, I'm not going to do anything. But I get frozen. I get frozen. I have had constant therapy since 2010. Since I checked myself in the hospital in 2010. When I just had a major breakdown. And I had constant therapy other than 2016 when I was in Wisconsin. When everything went to hell. And that is why I felt for Jen. And I never want Jen to hear this because I don't want Jen to ever think that we could have anything in common. But I know where Jen's mindset was, and that is in that, and I know it now. That's why I backed off. It's because I saw myself in there. You guys know when I got arrested for the weed, do you know that I was prepared to kill Glenwood and I? Yep, I was. Everything was so out of hand. My medication was not right. He was a drug addict, and I couldn't understand why he loved that drug more than me, and I wasn't more important than it. And I did use a couple times with, well, I shouldn't say, like I said, on 2 hands, less than 2 hands, more than 1, less than 2. But anyway, all of that, I believe, fucked with my chemistry in my brain, and I wasn't right. We were driving on 41, and I slammed on the brakes and spun the car out into a ditch. It's a miracle that we lived. He can tell you about it someday. It's a miracle that we lived. It's a miracle that all that happened was I got arrested for possession. But it was because of our fighting. Because of all of the whatever. And that's why we're talking, it's just, and that's why I don't like to keep going back there. Do you know what it's like to have people keep bringing all of this back to you? I wish I could erase the whole year of 2016. And that's why I don't go without therapy. I make sure I don't go more than a month and a half without therapy. And for a psych appointment, it's every 3 months, like clockwork. Because I need other eyes on me. Yep, exactly. And it wasn't even a long-term use though. It wasn't. Even when I was young, I snorted coke for a little bit, like in my late teens, early 20s. But that wasn't me. I didn't like myself on it. I don't like being vajigity. My friends will tell you that's my word. I use vajigity because I don't like feeling like that. Like ever since I just smoked that joint, you guys can hear that I'm completely like, this is where I operate best. And that's why for my ADD, when the doctor prescribed Ritalin to me, it was like, no. I told him no, this isn't gonna work because he wanted to put me on Ritalin first and then Adderall. And I'm like, no, I didn't. I think I still have some Ritalin pills somewhere around my house in a box. Seriously, and that was like from I can't even tell you, probably almost 10 years ago. But so anyway, that's why I take Clonidine for the ADD, and it helps. I am better to depressants than stimulants. I respond better. But yeah, because when I get too hyped up in vajigity, I shut down. I mean, like when I was moving with my sister was helping me move when we were moving into here, and Allie and Trip were crying, and it was the people next. It was a lot. It was a lot all at once, and all of a sudden, I just went into overload, and I snapped. And it is what it is. It is what it is. I hate that I'm like that, but it is what it is. And I need time to reset. And I did. I reset, and we went ahead with it. I didn't think I was going to go on. I mean, because there was times when I would shut down like that, and I would shut down, but it sucks. Mental illness is a motherfucker. And it sucks that it runs in my family. So it's like I already had mental illness. And then you compound everything, and it's just trazodone and Effexor. They put me on trazodone once, and I hated it. But I take Effexor, and I had to increase my Effexor. I'm on a higher dose, and we may do a higher dose next time in 3 months. I don't know. And that really sucks. It sucks that I was down. You guys, my meds, my dosages were so low. Anybody who takes Effexor, I was on the lowest one, the peach one, or not the peach one, the one that's peach and gray. It's like, but now I'm up to 75. At one point, I was on 225. Oh, no shame, especially no shame right here. No, it sucks. And I've never hid this. I am proud of all of these people that live these perfect lives and they've never suffered from mental illness and they've never been used and abused by anybody and made to feel like they're less than. I am so happy that they feel that way. Because there are some that they laugh at me, oh, you're going to cry, you're this, that. How the hell? And you know what else cracks me up is they're literally acting like what Glenwood did was a horrible thing, blah, 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 blah. But then they make fun of pimps. They joke around about bottom bitch. Will you please make up your mind and stay in a lane and pretend that you're an advocate or not? Because you're actually just laughing at it. Because you don't know the story, none of it. It's ridiculous, and I'm going to be damned if I'm going to sit there and watch. Like, Heidi, why would Heidi go over to stand-up guys? She did that because Heidi does what she wants to because she's that bitch. They are like that because they attacked her in the doctor's office. It's, I was higher. When I came back from Wisconsin, I was a lot higher. And I worked really hard to get where I was, and people know the difference. But everybody's steady want to bring me back there. But it just really upsets me, though, for Maria to say, well, Brooke's not